With representation, I've focused on 4 key areas. The first one is teenagers and young adults. I think I've shown them as being as having quite good social lives, as we have the damsel that's dressed up as if she's coming back from a night out, and she's also texting to show communication with friends. I portray females as being quite vulnerable. Now this is a big convention of the thriller genre, and I also show them as being quite easy targets, or easier targets than a man would be, with the figure only ever going for women. I show them as being quite naive, seen as the damsel and the protagonist are both walking home alone at night, and this is also reiterated by the protagonist's dialogue saying, "Yeah, I know it's dark," highlighting that the person on the phone is concerned that she's walking home alone. For the antagonist, I have a stereotypical representation of the hoodie culture. Hoodies are stereotypically meant to be quite intimidating, masculine and violent. Also, the stereotypical representation of a hoodie is youth, and from the brief image that you see of the figure, he is indeed a teenage male. So I wanted to get across that fear that's in society, that's been dominated by the hoodie culture. Finally, I did sexuality representation. The antagonist is heterosexual, and this is highlighted by his obsession with stalking and abducting women and not men. It represents him as being quite dominating, with predator-like characteristics by the way that he watches and then starts to follow the young women. Okay, so when it came to distribution companies, we were really keen to work with the Paramount Pictures. These are the guys that helped distribute Paranormal Activity, and this just basically showed their, respect of low-budget films and supporting independent productions. So we're keen to work with them, but we also wanted to take inspiration from the Paranormal Activity distribution before Paramount got fully involved. We would try and release have a viral campaign so that we could reach our target audience easily through Facebook pages, Twitter accounts, YouTube adverts that come up before you watch the video that you want to watch. And we just want to make use of this Web 2.0 culture that we've got going on at the minute, and just get our advert and get it publicised on as many social networking sites and as many Web 2.0 sites as possible. We also thought about working with Fox Searchlight Pictures. Basically, after doing research into this, we found that it specialises in independent and mainly British films. It's worked with people like Danny Boyle on Slumdog Millionaire, 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later, and things like that, and those 2 films, as well as its work with The Black Swan, just show its, support of the thriller genre generally. We also know that Fox Searchlight Pictures is owned by Fox, and they also own a subsidiary called 20th Century Fox Television, meaning that adverts can be played on their channel at specific times during specific shows to make sure we're hitting our target audience. We're also keen to work with Film 4, just because our film is indigenous to Britain, and we know that Film 4 support a lot of British independent films. We also know that Film 4 is part of Channel 4, so we can get advertisements going out on Channel 4, E4, More 4, all of the other channels that they own, as well as using their online site 4OD to be able to advertise our film, and then allow people to rent our film once it's come out on DVD.